There are moments when prayer doesn't feel answered, not because you stopped believing, but because something inside you grew tired of asking. You still show up, you still whisper the words, but the weight remains. If that's where you are right now, stay. Nothing dramatic happened, nothing visibly broke, yet everything feels heavier than it should. You don't feel far from God, and that's what makes it confusing. You're not angry, you're not rebellious, you're just worn. Faith is still there, but it takes effort now. Prayer still happens, but it feels shorter, quieter, not because you don't care, but because you don't know what else to say. And silence fills the space where expectation used to live. Silence can feel heavier than pain, because pain explains itself. Silence does not. You wonder if this is what spiritual exhaustion feels like. Not losing faith, but carrying it without strength. Holding on without emotion, trusting without clarity. This does not mean you failed. It does not mean your faith is weak. It does not mean God has stepped away. God's silence is not absence. It is often where formation happens. Silence removes reassurance, and the human heart craves reassurance. So when nothing is felt, the mind begins to interpret absence. But silence does not mean distance. This is where the psalm enters, not to interrupt your silence, but to walk within it. The Lord is my shepherd. These words do not rush you. They don't deny what you're carrying. They don't ask you to feel peace before you're ready. A shepherd does not pull. He does not shout from a distance. He walks ahead, slowly enough to be followed. The psalm does not promise a quick escape from the valley. It promises presence within it. You are being led, even when you don't feel it. And there is a difference. Let your shoulders soften for a moment, not because everything is resolved, but because nothing needs to be forced. Take a slow breath, not a controlled one. Just a gentle pause. You are not required to understand anything right now. You are not required to feel peace. Still waters are not dramatic. They exist quietly, offering rest without urgency. The shepherd walks at your pace. You are allowed to rest, even here. Faith is not built in conclusions. It is shaped in continuance. This moment does not close a chapter. It simply creates space for the next step. You don't need to carry the whole road today, only the part you're walking now. If this moment met you quietly, remain close. These psalms walk with you, one day at a time.